Ain't a bad thing, you pair of ugly mugs, so it ain't a bad thing not having the gloves and glasses on.
Right, here we go. So, hi, folks. Welcome to the Lads Football Banter. We are joined by the legend that is Razor Ruddock, and football expert Brendan McGirr. And this is the first time we've ever had a guest who's been raised from the dead. Isn't that right, Razor? Did you die?
What do you mean? As in what way? A few times. I'm just getting. I can hear you. Can't see. The wife just gave me glasses.
Yes.
I can see the outline of you both. Here she comes. There we go. The glasses are here.
We're two very handsome lads. There we go.
Hey, here we go. There we go. I can see everyone.
Hi, nice to see you. Yeah.
How you doing?
You were raised from the dead, weren't you?
Well, I was. Well, that's to save me life. Is that we talking about with Harry's Heroes, the TV show Harry's Heroes, where Harry Redknapp was the manager, and it was a show about mental health, physical health, to get the word out there. And it happened to me. I collapsed on set and didn't feel good and rushed to the hospital, and that stopped me up and restart me up. So yes, I was.
Yeah. So you've been reborn. Brendan, what do you want to ask our guest?
Well, listen, Neil, did you have any treatment for the heart? Did you have stents put in, or what did they do?
I can't remember the procedure was that stopped me. My heart was racing at 140. That was just at rest. You know, that's sort of when you're running a marathon pace. My heart was running 140 beats per minute. So basically, I had to stop it to irregular heartbeats. I had to stop it. It's quite good, the surgeon. He said, it's my first time I've ever done this, Razor. He said, I've Googled it, so we should be all right. So, no, in the end, I had to have a pacemaker fitted. My heart was, when you're in bed and you sort of jump or your leg falls over the bed or you feel like you're falling off a cliff. That's your heart stopping. That's your body just doing anything to make you wake up. So...
Did you see anything from the other side? Did you see anything?
No. I still didn't see Millwall win. So So the pacemaker just to stop me, heartbeat when I'm sleeping. But I've had a gastric sleeve as well, so I've lost 10 stone now. So
that's amazing. Amazing that
I changed my life. But the thing was, I was having a good time. It was great. You think nothing's going to happen to you. Yeah, it's always going to be somewhere else. But I had a great time. Really enjoyed myself.
What was your favourite moment in your football career?
I think make me dad proud of me. My dad had to borrow £5 a week when I was a kid. Shut up, dogs. Dad had to borrow £5 a week when I was a kid to get me training. So to make me dad proud, he followed me everywhere. To play for England at Wembley, to look up my dad there with his mates, and my dad would have been giving it the big one to his mates as well, by the way. To make me dad proud after all the effort he put into to get me there was the greatest thing I could do.
What was it like, that England match? Was it Nigeria that you played?
Nigeria, yeah. I played for England from 16 all the way up to the first team. I was England B captain, so I didn't get really many chances. I had sort of Des Walker, Pallister, Tony Adams in front of me, and better players than me. England players wanted to play for England back then. They all used to turn up. So I never really got the chance, but the chance I did get, we beat Nigeria 1-0 at Wembley, packed Wembley, and David Platt scored the goal, 1-0.
Did you never get another chance?
I was always in squads. I was in loads of squads, as I say. But England used to play Tuesday. If you didn't get on the pitch, you used to play for England B the next day on a Wednesday. So, I played most of England, so it was good fun.
You've had some colourful opponents, Razor, you had some run-ins with Cantona and Veira, haven't you? What's the one that sticks in your head most or used to niggle you?
I think Cantona. I used to turn Cantona. Eric Cantona, Man United, used to wear his collars up. So I used to turn them down. I used to turn his collars down. He used to turn around and say to me, "I will fight you in the tunnel, you fat bastard." So I knew I got to him. But I think that because I was playing for Liverpool v Man United was a massive game. People think it's Liverpool Everton massive, which it is, but Liverpool Man United game up there at Anfield or Old Trafford, massive games. Eric Cantona was one of the better players to play against, but he was a bit crazy because He come through that man at Crystal Palace, didn't he? It was great. I'd love to. I liked it. You know, it's been on my mind a couple of times. It's not big, it's not clever. Kids don't jump in the crowd and kung fu people. But when people are giving you stick, you know what I mean, for 90 minutes, it has crossed my mind a few times. It has crossed my mind a few times. And so I knew he weren't wired up, right? I knew there was something wrong with him. You know, he weren't really sort of a straight going, could keep his sort of temper under control. So to put him off his game and just turn his collars down, and he used to fade you in the tunnel, you fat bastard. That ain't the best French accent I've ever heard, by the way. I'm trying to.
Was there any other thing, Neil? You used to look at players and see how you could get in their heads, or like just play up on them.
Some players, like if you know big Duncan Ferguson, or you know big Mick Hartford, big Fash, you wouldn't wind him up. You know, just let them get on with the game, don't say too much. But there was players even before I played with Di Canio at West Ham. You know, you play against Canada Wednesday, you know, you get wound up, you know, quickly. So you'd verbally, you'd wind a lot of players up. You know, Ian Wright was another one who's trying to wind me up, and I just used to try and wind him up. So there were players that you left alone because they were a bit tough and crazy, and there were players that used to, you know, sort of the build up for them to lose their concentration weren't a lot. So you know, you knew players what to do and not what to do.
Yeah, I read that, and I've done a bit of research on you, that you are the 17th hardest footballer of all time.
Not happy with that. Not happy with that. I mean, what have you got? What have you got to do to get in the top 10? It's crazy. I don't even know who the other 16 are. So yeah, but people always bring that up to me. But 17th, I'd rather be the 17th best player in the world than 17th hardest. That's for sure.
That's funny. Well, what happened with Patrick Vieira then? What was all that incident?
Well, it was that was at West Ham. We was playing West Ham v Arsenal at the old Upton Park, and he was having a battle. Vieira was playing for Arsenal, and we had a midfield called Mark Vivian Foe. He's no longer with us. God bless him. He died on the football pitch. God bless him, Mark Vivian. And he was getting the better of Vieira, and Vieira went happy, and Vieira got 2 bookings, got sent off. As he walked off, I went, "Oi, it's that way." He started walking back to the referee. I went, "Oi, no, the dressing room's that way." So he got the ump, and he spat in my face, which was, you know, you'd rather someone hit you than spit in your face. But yeah, so I just sort of wound him up, and it backfired on me. We won 2-1, so he didn't really get hurt too much.
Now, Brendan has got very wound up this year about the women commentators, haven't you, Brendan?
Well, all it is, Razor, I just think we should have a red button says if we got a woman on there and you don't want to listen to her, you can put the red button on and listen to like Jonathan Pearce or someone like that.
Right, you're not gonna suck me in with it. I'm not gonna be Joey Barton. I'm telling you, I think they're brilliant, Brendan. I think they deserve to be there. They know the game inside out. They'll be better than you, Brendan. What experience have you got commentating on football, Brendan? I think they're brilliant. They'll be better than you, Brendan. Put down your pipe and smoke that, Brendan.
Well, my missus has just come in and slaughtered me now. Thanks, Neil. Thanks for that.
No, listen, everyone's got their opinions. To be fair, I do like watching ladies football. Everyone's got their opinions. So,
well, what do you think about the women referees now coming into the male game? Is that a good thing?
Maybe if the players don't show respect, maybe they should try to relate, because they will show a little, you know, a bit more respect, I think. But you know, it's the rules of the game. Just don't matter who's refereeing the game. If they there's a lot of men getting the rules wrong at the minute. You know what I mean? So if they abide by the rules and they keep the rules, don't matter who should be refereeing. Even Brendan's got a chance. Even Brendan he don't know the rules. Even Brendan could have a chance. I'd love to see Brendan in his little black shorts running around. Oh, hello. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Listen, I don't mind doing the linesman with a woman referee. I'll be on the line.
Yeah, I know you would. Yeah, I know you would. No, but listen, it's a tough game. Referee and linesman, I mean, that's a tough gig. But I'm not a fan of VAR. I think that referees and linesmen weren't doing such a bad job. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's two stop start.
So have you got a question, Brendan, to kind of trip Neil up at all?
Yes. Anything else you want to throw me under the bus with, Brendan?
Listen, when I watched the last episode of Soccer AM right, Razor, and I know that you had Jimmy Bullard on tender hooks there. You was playing around with him. So you definitely, I don't know why you and him ain't got a replacement for Soccer AM, because you two were excellent on it.
Brendan, that's the most sensible thing I've ever heard you say, my friend. That is. No, I knew Bullard from West Ham, so you know he's the mouthy, cocky one, but he ain't as mouthy and cocky as me, so he's always on tender. I call him Klitschko because he is the weakest person I've ever met in my life. I always call him Klitschko because I said there must be 3 Klitschkos because you're so tough, Jimmy. So yeah, he's a weak person. I beat him at golf the other day as well. So stick down your pipe, Jimmy. I beat him at golf the other day because he tried to get me head at the Grove. We played at the Grove, but he plays on scratch. He's an unbelievable golfer. But he tried to outsmart me with wit, and I destroyed him, Brendan. I destroyed him not only with wit, but on the golf course as well. But no, he's a lovely lad. He's a lovely lad. We would be a great partnership. And you're right, we should be on Soccer AM. We should have a new Football Lads Banter show with you two running it. You know, you'd be the new Saint and Groovesy.
Is it that?
I'm telling you, Brendan, you're back in the room, Brendan. You're back in the room, my friend.
He's trying to bring you back to the women's commentators. That's what it is.
I know he's trying to trick me up. I'm too long in the tooth, Brendan. I'm too long in the tooth, brother.
Now, listen. Whenever we've had nights out, Razor, you have been well and truly sharp. You've been sharp.
I've never been out. Each other. Brendan, I don't go out. Come on. Hey, they were good, weren't they?
20 years ago, you was on point then.
Was it? Brilliant. What a time. Brendan, I'm still recovering. All that year, I'm still recovering. All them years, I'm still recovering. Going out with you, you dickhead.
I've got a question. Simon George, apparently you sent a team, you went out with the Palace lads and got them all wasted. Is that right?
Yeah, he weren't happy. I was at Crystal Palace, Simon, Mr. Chairman, weren't happy. We faced him. I think his book said we're fighting relegation, and Razor Ruddock took him out, got to the pub, got him pissed. But bit of team building, we stayed up, so it worked.
What was the drinking culture like then? Was it?
Well, we used to. You know, when people say we weren't. People would think we was all old pissheads back in the day and that, but you know, we were still disciplined. We weren't allowed to drink 2 days before a game, but most football clubs back then had a Tuesday club, so. We was all allowed Tuesday, and the manager and the coaches and the staff and that. So if you went out Tuesday, they knew where you were. So sort of get it out of your system. So I mean, Arsenal were notorious. Arsenal had a notorious Tuesday club, but Liverpool, West Ham, we had Tuesday club. Southampton, we had Tuesday club. Tottenham, we had Tuesday club. So I think during football, it was rife. You know, even if you didn't drink, as long as you showed up for half hour, you know, and showed your face, it was all right, because that was the way for everyone to get out then, you know, with the old ladies. Everyone going, everyone's going up, I've got to go. So if it was only 2 or 3 of you, you'd be in trouble with the old lady in the club. But it was mandatory that everybody had to, you know, on Tuesday show their face. But as I say, most Wednesdays you had off, so the club knew where you were, they knew you got out of your system. So, you know, it was great.
Yeah, what was it like being a Spice boy?
I was Old Spice. I was the only married one. They was all younger than me, so I sort of missed out on that. I was happy with the tag. I was happy with the tag being, you know, associated with the Spice Boys, but I wasn't an original Spice Boy with them. I was at home with the old lady. They were out partying. They were younger than me, and none, obviously, not married. So Brendan would have been in the Spice Boys back in the day. Don't worry about that.
Brendan's got the teeth. Do you like his teeth?
But even been in the Spice Girls knowing him.
All of them, if possible, yeah.
He looks well, though, Brendan, doesn't he? He's got his teeth and the whole thing. He looks good, doesn't he?
It's amazing when you go back to Turkey, you look like when you come home, isn't it?